Hurricane, a tidal wave. Excellence, perfect, life looks brilliant. Give me more of this. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You bury me, bury me. Yeah, you bury me, bury me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy, but the light has got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. Get you out of my head again. Is it wrong? Is it right? It's like I've won my final war without a fight. I'm out of control, about to blow, and I've been caught in the undertow. So toxic, but I can't get enough. You bury me, bury me. I know you bury me, bury me. You've got me hypnotized. Push me out of myself. You've got me hypnotized. I can see, I can hear, going crazy, but the light has got me hypnotized. You've got me hypnotized. Get you out of my head. Get you out of my
Never gonna stop, never gonna change, never gonna do the things you say. Run my own way to get there. Force a calling that the I seem to care. In the air, no more crowd, just the opposite kind of few clouds. You tell me this time is coming, I'm sick of all your lies. Why don't you try to be wise? Know that I need you anyway. I never wanted to be alive, just to feel like I'm fading. And though my heart breaks, I'm beaten down. I press the lens just to take off. Don't lead the way, don't even say that I turn with a telephone in the rain. I feel like I'm fading.
And boom, just like that, it's Thursday night. And you know what that means? It's party time with the Video Bros. I'm Bobby Munson. The man right beside me, you know his name. He's the man with the angelic voice. He is Papa Smokes. Papa Smokes. Happy Thursday. How you doing, brother?
Happy Thursday to you, Munson. That was an especially sonorous introduction there, and I appreciate that. Good to be here on a Thursday. Loving Ring Respect Radio always, and loving Pub Trivia Night.
It's Pub Trivia Night, and that's why we are joined by our wonderful, amazing guests right below Papa Smokes there. It is our good friend, Lauren. Good night. How are you doing,
Hi.
Lauren?
I am here, and it's one more trivia night to lose, so I'm very excited.
Well, you never know. You were declared the official winner last time out here on screen, so you never know what could happen.
Well, while this is currently for charity, it's not quite the same this time because I don't hold any power over Mark as he is already donating. In fact, tell him all about that, Bobby.
I will before we get to our other guest here. Yes, I want to thank Mark Talks, Mr. Mark Talks Wrestling, Mark Talks Football, and Mark Talks Gaming, who has declared that he is going to be supporting the trivia nights here on Ring Respect Radio for the entire year 2025. So how that is going to work is every single month, whoever the on-screen winner is in the trivia, they will get to pick the charity of choice, and Mark will donate 10 English pounds to that charity every month. A very wonderful, generous donation there from Mark. We really appreciate him. Check out all his channels, and I will make sure they are also tagged in YouTube as well, too. Go show love and support to Mark. He is one of the hardworking contributors, and he deserves his flowers. But yes, one person who might sometimes butt heads with Mark, but in the long run, they make great content together. And he also makes great content with me on Sundays. It is my good friend, Ed. How are you doing, Ed?
Doing all right. Glad to be back to try to win this crown again. I'm a two-time champion already. Going for the three-peat.
Going for the three-peat. It should be fun. We will wait till we've got some people in the chat ready to participate. We are going to make this one Battle Royal based. Every question revolves around Battle Royals of some way, shape, or form, because, of course, it's Royal Rumble this weekend, so we had to theme it up just a little bit. But no, we are not doing strictly WWE or WCW or certain eras. This is going to span all eras. It's going to span many different companies. There is 8 questions total, and we hope that everybody's going to enjoy it. But yeah, I am going to start my sheet here. But anything anyone wants to get off their chest about the world of professional wrestling this week?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
It seems like
kinda
some
wide
stuff
open,
really
Melissa.
Well, you want me to be specific? Like I have to bring up a topic to get this flowing or something like that?
No. I think especially with AEW this week, we really are like there's a completely different vibe, and it's a good one, especially if you're the patient type of fan. It feels like something big is coming, and if we're patient, it will be even more fun and maybe more surprising, or if not surprising, then at the very least even more satisfying. And the build is becoming just build is nice. The build makes you want to have, Max to watch it without commercials.
Builds are good, especially I like when things are drawn out a little bit. It makes it a little bit more intriguing, personally. So, Basser's in the house. Basser saying, "Hey, you beautiful people! I can't say I'll be here the whole hour, but I'm listening and cheering for Papa Smokes." He's rooting.
Hell yeah,
Papa Smokes there, Bass. Like you technically right now would be running unmatched at the moment in YouTube if you could answer one question correctly and take the whole title until some people stragglers come in here. But you know how this all works. I mean, I'm even just killing time right now to give people an opportunity because they're grabbing their beers, they're eating, they're smoking, doing whatever it is that they do on a Thursday night. I mean, maybe they're out watching some wrestling show, who knows, but they'll get their way over here eventually. But I mean, there is some wrestling on TV.
There's nothing important that's on right now. It's just us.
Ring of Honor's on. That's where some of our friends are right now.
Oh, that is true. That's why this is a very limited number of people.
Yes, it
But
is.
that's okay.
It is perfectly okay. In fact, yes. I mean, why not? Let's get started. Even if no one in the chat is participating, well, those titles go vacant. That's their own fault, or they can just join in late. But for those of us who are on screen and participating, let's get this party started. I do got to go through the rules though, because it's fun and I enjoy doing it. So
Bobby loves rules as the ogre lord.
I know. I like my control. And this is how that control looks here today. So the rules are, number 1 rule on trivia night is always get Papa Smokes a beer, because Papa Smokes always needs to have a beer. Number 2 is please refrain from looking up the answers. We know you can Google stuff these days, but don't be a jerk. Don't Google it. Just play the damn game. It's multiple choice. You will have only 60 seconds-ish to answer the question, at which time we will call to an end. If there happens to be an ad break over on Twitch, let us know and we'll give you some leeway because, again, we're having fun. Another rule, each player is entitled to one challenge per game. If the challenge is accepted, then you will win your challenge back. If your challenge is overruled, you will lose your challenge for the rest of the game. You are allowed to ask me to repeat the question if it was ineligible, because yes, we know that I've already been dipping into the sauce tonight, and some of the shit I say doesn't make sense. But yes, also at the same time, cut chat promos, be respectful, have fun, keep intoxicated, and have an overall good time, because that's what we're here for tonight. Look at, we got Millie in the house. Millie's partaking in trivia tonight. Welcome to the show, Millie. I'm writing Millie's name.
I do like how Bobby just volunteered Millie for trivia as opposed to
why not? Running out of, I mean,
Oh yeah.
You're in.
Come on.
It's trivia time.
that's right. It's trivia time. You're here. I mean, right now, you answer a couple questions right. You're going home champ. So that's how it's gonna be. And we're going right through with question number 1. Who was the first ever winner of the Andre the Giant Battle Memorial, or Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? Sorry. Was it A, Baron Corbin, B, The Big Show, C, Cesaro, aka Claudio, or D, Braun Strowman? Your time starts now. First ever winner. Ed's already
Shut
like, yeah,
up.
I got them all memorized.
Shut
Ed knows.
up.
We know Ed knows. This is too
Well,
modern,
I mean,
Munson.
we would
think
hope you were
I know
also
the
here,
answer.
Millie, because you just love hanging out with us. But yes, trivia night is always a good reason to be here too. But yes, make sure to get your answers in on the chat as well too. A, B, C, or D. If you need a repeat, let me know. Papa Spokes, I'm sure you watched this match so many times. You've probably got this memorized. You probably know every elimination in this matchup.
Well, I wish, but I still think it's a cool idea to name a memorial yearly battle royal after Andre, the king of the battle royals. That's cool.
It was. Yeah. Millie needs a repeat. No problem. The question is, who was the first ever winner of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal? Was it A, Baron Corbin, B, The Big Show, C, Cesaro, or D, Braun Strowman? We'll wait for Millie to get the answer in there. I'm sure all of you have picked something at least anyway. Got some sort of idea?
Quite.
Fair enough. I'm sure Millie will be through any moment now, and then we will start calling it on this one.
I think I know this one.
There we go. Okay, got the answer from Millie. So we are going to start going right beside me with Papa Smokes. Papa Smokes, who do you think the winner was?
I'm gonna kind of guess here. I'm going with Cesaro.
All right. Ed?
Well, it's a big show.
Ed's going with the Big Show. Okay, Lauren.
Braun Strowman, he at the
Braun
very least
Strowman.
was in it, let alone
Okay,
whether he
so
won it
got
or
some
not. He was
mixed
in it.
reactions here, and even Millie went with A, Baron Corbin, so only one of you
Oh,
is correct. And that means that the point here tonight on the first question goes to Papa Smokes. It was Cesaro.
oh yeah.
Cesaro actually eliminated the Big Show
Nice.
at the end by scoop slamming him over the top rope.
So does it go? So
That's-
the order
that's-
goes Cesaro, Big Show, Corbin,
Braun.
Mojo, right? No,
Mojo. And yeah, Mojo
And then
did win it.
Matt, and then Matt Hardy.
Matt Hardy, and then Braun was later on, actually. I think Braun
Yeah.
won it more recently, if I'm not mistaken.
Hardy.
The early one is
Yes,
like
yes, Matt Hardy won the Battle
Big
Royal.
Show, it's Cesaro. I couldn't remember which one it was.
All right, Dara's in the house. Dara's going to be taking place in this one here too. Missed the first question.
right.
But that's okay. Astrid's in the house, everyone.
Astrid, hell yeah.
Astrid's in the house. Yo, let's get it going. There we go. We got all four. Yeah, they give the lifter, and now we got it. There we go. Astrid also saying, Lauren, I adore your hair. Yes,
Thank
wonderful
you.
hair there. Dara saying also, what's the trivia screen that was once there during Oh, where's the trivia screen that was there during Christmas? I don't know. I don't know which one it was now. There's so many backdrops here on Cam or in StreamYard that I forget which is which and all that kind of stuff. Time delay is a thing, just as an FYI. So I'll take me as so just so you know, on the YouTube side here, Millie, I do have YouTube open on a separate system beside me, so I can see when the answers are coming in prior to them connecting to our StreamYard, and I do give a little bit of leeway based on that as well too. So you'll be perfectly fine. And yes, it was Mike the ref that designed last time around. That's what it was. And it was a PowerPoint with the questions.
All right.
Yes, yeah. Mike went all out for it. I'm not as clever as Mike. I try to shine with my sparkling personality instead as much as I can. So hopefully I can articulate it right as we go into question number 2, which says TNA Wrestling's Reverse Battle Royal. That one's just for you, Ed. It involves multiple phases in order to become a victor. How many phases are there? Is it A2, B3, C4, or D5? Your time starts now. Ed, you know this one already, don't you?
Oh,
100%.
so.
In fact, you know what? You know it so well. I want you to even tell me afterwards what those steps are. So we're going to go to you last. We're going to go to everybody else first.
Oh, I'm ready to get trounced.
Millie, I will repeat it one more time just so you have it. It is TNA Wrestling's Reverse Battle Royal involves multiple phases in order to win. How many phases are there? The answers being A2, B3, C4, and D5. Dara's got the answer in.
Munson should put these in a banner under the
shouldn't I?
Ring
really?
Respect Radio, like I did when I hosted this trivia.
I guess that would be nice of me. I'm gonna start doing that then. Fine.
Because you normally have these done days in advance, so it's not like you do these on Thursday.
Yeah, not like I just wrote these today or anything.
Hint, hint, Bunsen. Do this ahead of time.
I had other things to do ahead of time.
Oh, poor Ogre Lord has so much to do.
Not tons, just some stuff. Come on, it wasn't that much.
You've got a very good interview coming out.
I do. It comes out tomorrow morning, in fact, with Cody Perez from American Overdose. My first musical-based interview is actually going to be hitting YouTube here tomorrow. I'm very happy about that. It was a lot of fun talking to Cody about his musical influences. So,
with our little disclaimer at the beginning or on the bottom or something.
Little disclaimer, you know how it goes.
There will be a little disclaimer.
Bob, you're getting wild in your interviews, buddy.
No. Bobby knows. Bobby knows what I'm saying, and I don't think it's unfair to say it out loud.
Yeah, let's go, Bobby. And Millie came in with an answer. So so we do have everyone's answers in now. Sorry, is someone winning on the Twitch side? Darn, nobody's even playing on the Twitch side. Head on over. You can take the Twitch side as well too. But yes, we got our answers in. We are going to start this time with Lauren. What is your answer to this one?
I chose, having never watched one, I chose B3 because 3 tends to make the most sense with pretty much any kind of broadcast level of stuff. You have round 1, round 2, and final. So that's where my brain is.
All right. Now we're gonna go over to our resident heel, Mr. Pop Smokes, as Ash would say. Pop Smokes will turn heel and head over to the Twitch side. Pop Smokes, what is your answer for this one?
I also have not watched one of these, but definitely 4 phases to it. 4 phases.
4? Okay. All right.
Yep.
Ed.
Yep.
Ed, last but not least.
The answer is 3.
And Ed would be correct.
They start outside the ring. They then have to try to get inside the ring. And once, I believe it is either 6 or 10 competitors are inside the ring, they then throw each other over the top rope till they get down to 2. And then it becomes a one-on-one match. And I believe it only ever happened once.
I believe so. I believe you
part
might
I
be right
believe.
on
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh, Millie and I got it. That's right. We're
Yes.
on it.
Actually, there was a lot of points right around the board there, so everybody looks to be on the board so far. Everyone with 1 point each. So we've got a nice tie going. We got to break that tie eventually. But yes, you know what? But if you want to find out more about TNA wrestling, here's a chance for a segue. You can join Astrid. You can join Mark, who's sponsoring this show, and you can join Brett every Friday here at our local establishment for Making an Impact, where they review TNA wrestling. So go learn more from them on Fridays. And we will get to more plugs as this trivia continues. I soup this up perfectly for plugs, all thing. Except for there's no NXT, I don't think so. On Tuesdays, go watch
how dare you?
taking over. I could be wrong. I don't.
And we're done with Munson and the quiz.
Right.
Don't kick me off my own
Munson's getting the Mark treatment.
And Millie giving a good old boo to Mark. But Mark is, Millie, just so you know, Mark is sponsoring the trivia nights. So whoever wins the on-screen battle here will get to name a charity, and Mark will be donating £10 per month to each of the winners for their charity of choice. So as much as Mark likes to heal it up, sometimes he does have a good heart, and we do love him for it. So tonight we're being nice to Mark. Question number 3 for you all. I'm just going to put the banner up. I made a banner. Why don't I just put it up? There we go. WCW's Battle Bowl at Stampede 1991 involved 2 rings. Who was the winner of this matchup? Was it A, Sting, B, Hulk Hogan, C, Lex Luger, or D, Ric Flair? Time starts now. So while that ticker's going, I might as well start making the ticker for the next question so that people can actually see what's being asked here. If you need a repeat of the answers, I'm happy to provide.
Those 2 ring matches are always kind of funny because on the side where the 2 rings are pushed together, that's always an awkward area for the wrestlers because you have to step through 2 steps of ropes. A lot of awkward stuff happens around that area.
And this wasn't the most amount of rings that WCW ever used in a battle royal.
Nope, there's good old World War III.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I love World War III. It's a fucking train wreck, but I love it.
Oh, wait, WCW. Okay,
Yes.
sorry. Okay. That changes my answer somewhat. 1991 WCW. Who was that roster?
Well,
2 of the 4 options were on WCW's roster in 91.
you had to really be tuned in to know for sure, but yes.
One of them is world champion in a different promotion. November 91. He's still champion over in WWE, isn't he? I think so.
Trying to think. That's right around the that's because that's I would think so. I think so.
Tuesday night in Texas is 90.
Yeah.
And he wins it back at this Tuesday in Texas.
Mm-hmm.
So that would have put the title on him in 90. So he probably still champion by November.
I was
Keeping
10.
in
I wasn't watching
mind.
that.
Yeah, but then there's maybe. I'm just trying to think of the timeline. It's
Like, I don't want to look it up. Like, obviously, me and Bobby know that I know who it's not.
well,
At
I know,
least one
yeah,
of
and
the
I know
people.
who you're talking about too in this scenario for sure. But
Well, only one of them were only one of the 3 were world champion in WWE in the 90s. Actually, technically 2 of them were.
yeah, 2 of them were. But yeah, anyway, does everyone kind of have their answers? We got them in from the chat side, so everyone's good to go.
I'm ready.
Sure, fuck it.
All right. Well, this time, Ed, we'll go with you first for this answer.
Sting.
Going with Sting. Lauren,
Stang.
Mr. Pop Smokes.
Yeah, that's who I'm going with. Sting.
All right. Millie went with Lex Luger. Dara went with Sting, and it's the majority rules on this one. Sting was the victor of that matchup. So the way it worked was they started in one ring through to the other ring until one guy was left in the one ring by himself, and he got to wait it out until there was one guy left in the other ring, which was like the secondary ring. And then after that, it became a one-on-one match between the two, with Sting inevitably getting the victory. So Sting is your answer. So the next one that we have for you is brought to you in part by AEW. And of course, if you ever want to watch AEW post shows here on the channel, you can join Lauren and Andre and other marvelous people here doing AEW post show reviews. The question is, in 2019, AEW held 2 casino battle royals, one for the men, one for the women. Who won the women's one that was held at All Out that year? Was it A, Britt Baker, B, Jamie Hayter, C, Hikaru Shida, or D, Nyla Rose? Your time starts now.
This was 2019.
2019. Yeah. These are many different weird types of battle royal concepts. That's the theme for tonight. We got Millie's answer, Dara's answer. Let me know when you three are ready as well too.
I'm as ready as I'm gonna be for right now.
Kind of the same as Papa Smoke.
Yeah.
It has been a
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
long 6 years since that match.
First ever women's casino battle royal.
Let's see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. Okay. We're going to go to you last then, Lauren, because I know you're a little bit more in tune with the AEW side. Papa Smokes, give me your answer first.
I'm going to go with Britt Baker.
Okay. Ed?
Give me Hikaru Shida.
All right. And Lauren?
I don't remember who they had the title on yet, whether it was Riho moving on. Riho won first and Nyla won second. So I am saying Nyla.
All right. Dara Amazing would agree with you on that one, Lauren. And Millie thought it was Shida. Dara and Lauren are getting the points on this round because it was Nyla Rose last eliminating Britt Baker from the competition and then going on to get that title shot that took from Rio. So
I got it. I fucking
Lauren
figured
is
out
in
time.
the lead on screen here right now.
It has taken root, but I figured out the concept of time.
You know what? I didn't figure out how to write the next question into a scrolling ticker here for us. Oh, how dare I? This is a tough one too. I don't want to. Someone say something for a minute while I type.
Okay, so as per the BS stuff I've been up to, I am back on twitch.tv/Lauren Goodnight. At night, late night, in fact, we are showing various Sukeban shows from the early 1980s in Japan. So join me, Honey Kittens, and Amish Andy while we take a journey through teenage girl delinquent dramas.
All right. Well, that was absolute perfect timing because now I've got the question ready. So make sure to go check out Lauren's show there. And in the meantime and in between time, the question for you is the Bunkhouse Stampede match was held 4 times from 1985 to 1989. Who won all 4 times? Was it A, Terry Funk, B, Dusty Rhodes, C, Arn Anderson, or D, Lex Luger? Your time starts now.
Lauren, I'll help you out. This is WCW.
man.
Well, technically, this is still NWA.
This is Jim Crockett NWA stuff prior to
but it's WCW in
it
me.
essentially becomes WCW.
Then I need to hear those names again. I'm so sorry.
100%. I'll repeat the question as well too. So the Bunkhouse Stampede match was held 4 times from 1985 to I've got 1988 on there, I believe. 67. Yeah, okay, that's right. To 1988. Who won all 4 of these matchups? Your choices are Terry Funk, Dusty Rhodes, Arn Anderson, or Lex Luger. So we got Millie's answers, got Dara's answers. Everybody good here, or at least good for a guess?
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good for a
Sure.
guess.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
we'll let Pop Smokes go last on this one because I think you might be a little bit more in tune with this particular matchup. We'll go to you first,
Yeah.
Lauren. Give me your best guess.
Who was A again?
Was Terry Funk.
Oh, yes. Hey. I'm
All right.
so not right on this. But
I
let's
think
go.
it's the Funker. I think it's the Funker.
Ed?
Terry Funk.
Terry Funk? Papa Smokes?
Oh, geez. I was thinking because of the time it might be Lex Luger.
Going with Lex then?
Yep.
All right. We got Dara saying Dusty Rhodes. We got Millie saying Funk. And Dara is the only one getting a point this round. It was Dusty Rhodes that won all 4 of those matchups.
Good job, Dara.
What?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Dusty, the big winner.
That was my other option. I was like, Funker Rhodes. This is the 80s WCW. I don't even think Luger's wrestling in the 80s.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
Was he really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. He was in all around
You know,
that time.
we
That's
should
why
have
he
got-
transitioned into WCW with that time frame.
I thought he started.
No, I don't think so. He started in Florida Championship Wrestling in like '86 or something like that. But I totally should have got that question because Dusty would have been booking at that time. Who else would book themselves 4 times in a row to win the same match? Right?
Triple H.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
He just books himself into positions to be put into the Hall of Fame.
I mean, hell,
I
it's
didn't
it's
say
a
it.
good strategy. It's a smart strategy. Let me tell you.
One day
I
I'm going
could
to
do it here. I do it myself here, but you know,
one day I'm going to be the head of the Academy Awards and I'm going to win every category.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I love it. I love it.
you could be that silly movie that everybody's talking about this year that got like 16 nominations.
What are you talking about? Silly movie that got 16 nominations.
What was the? Hold on. It's tied for the most nominations ever.
Are you talking about Amelia Perez?
That's the one. Yeah.
Oh.
That's
The
not a
movie that got like
movie.
30 nominations.
I actually thought it was quite a good movie, but
Was it good? Because I
I
haven't
enjoyed it.
seen it and I'm just like so uninterested, but everyone says it's the fucking bomb. And I would love your input as opposed to some rando's input.
it was very, very interesting, unique. I can't really speak from personal experience to anything in the movie, but I thought that the movie itself did a good way of drawing out an interesting story, having some very memorable musical pieces throughout it, like some very catchy musical pieces, including some banger performances. Like that's the thing. It's like, say what you will about the story itself, the performances in it are something to be adored. It is good on that level, and it might not be everybody's cup of tea, sure, but I found myself enjoying it. Wifey and I sat down and watched it one night. Really had fun watching it. Like the music parts can be fun, but there's a lot of deep conversation throughout the movie and stuff like that too. It's very dramatic film, it's the tearjerker type movie. So,
but was it better than Wicked?
See, that's the problem.
Wicked.
Wicked is the I loved Wicked as well too, but Wicked is the more audience appealing type of musical movie. Amelia Perez is the one that hits different. Wicked is the one that is a little bit more for everybody. That's the best way I can put that. I liked them both on completely different levels, but I honestly thought Wicked was one of the best movies of last year. So in a personal choice, yes, I think Wicked outbeats it by a bit, but it's a slight bit. I still think that Amelia Perez is worth the conversation. Does he, like Ed saying, the most Academy Award nominations ever? I don't know. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of competition out there, to be honest with you, this
Yeah,
year.
that's
So,
true. This year was
That's
kind
just
of
it.
yeah. So that sometimes is the case, but I've just about actually written out what I'm supposed to write out, so we can stop rambling about movies and we can actually get back to trivia. So that's a good sign. Don't have to alienate our audience by talking about movies this whole time. So let's go right to it. Wrestle Kingdom 19, they held a battle royal. I want to know, what was the name of said battle royal? Was it A, the Rando Battle Royal? Was it B, the Strong Battle Royal? C, the NJPW Battle Royal? Or D, the Antonio Inoki Memorial Battle Royal? Time starts now.
Is this the battle royal that takes place before the show, or does this take place on the main card at 19?
I think this was a before show. I think
what
it was an
year was
opener.
what year was Wrestle Kingdom 19, please?
I think it was just the recent one.
Thank you.
Yes. In fact, a few weeks ago type level. And speaking of which, if you want to know the answers to stuff like that, I know the best place you can find it. We're going to segue into telling you about the Japanese wrestling update with our good friends Andre and Melball here every Friday night at our local establishment. You want to find out anything about New Japan Pro Wrestling, Noah, Marigold, Stardom. I know two wonderful people that can give you all the facts, and they're right here on OLE every Friday night. So we got Millie's answer. We've got Dara's answer. Yes, Papa Smokes.
We should have lifelines on here because I was just thinking I should call up Mel Balls. You know the answer to this.
I was gonna say I was thinking about calling Andre and being like, "Hey, I know
See,
you
Andre,
birthday,
Andre, we
but,
wish
like, answer."
Mama C is having her birthday today, which is why Andre is not here participating. So happy birthday to Mama C, and for keeping that dangerous Andre away from trivia here for one night, because damn, he's good. He's really good at wrestling trivia.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So has everyone got their best guess for this one?
Yeah.
All right. Let's start with Papa Smokes this time.
Okay, well, we had another Memorial Battle Royal earlier, so I'm going to go with Antonio Inoki Memorial Battle Royal. Go with the chin.
All right. Ed?
I think the pre-show battle royals for the New Japan shows are just the Rambos. So I'm going to say the first one. I think it was. I think you said Rando, and I think it's supposed to be Rambo.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure what that was
R-A-M-B-O.
about.
Okay. I could have said it wrong. That's worthy of a challenge that'll be ruled in favor, so it's all good. Lauren, going to you next.
The Antonio Inoki Battle Royale is on Wrestle Dream. So it would be so I'm not sure what it is, and Ed's probably right, but it would make sense for them to do the strong title, the next person for the strong title on a pre-show.
Fair enough.
So I say strong.
You're saying the strong? Okay. We got Millie went with D, which was the Antonio Inoki, and Dara Amazing said Rando or Rambo, as it's supposed to be, and that's the right one. Ed was correct. That is going to be ruling in his favor. So Dara and Ed picking up the point here, which means Ed now pulls level with Lauren on this side of the fence. Dara with a commanding lead over on the Twitch side, unopposed. And Millie with a 1 point lead over on YouTube, running unopposed.
Question.
Yes.
Because I was able to say where the Antonio Inoki one really does fit in this year's lineup internationally, can I get an extra point?
Let's see here. You know what? Considering the fact that my next question does potentially have an opportunity at bonus point,
Ooh.
I think I will put it under advisement. I'm going to put it in parentheses here This might be worthy of a tiebreaker situation.
So does that mean I get bonus points for the TNA thing?
No.
Oh man,
I explained exactly how the reverse battle royal worked.
that's a good point. I mean, fair is fair. You called me on my shit there, Ed. I gotta put that in parentheses too and take it into consideration as well. So we'll see what happens as we got 2 more questions, and the next one, it's kind of, we're gonna make it a bit of a 2-pointer if someone can get another part of it right. But I'm gonna have to type again. So anyone got anything that they want to plug while I'm typing?
I mean, we've got.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to ask a question about the last question. Why do they call it Rambo? What does that mean?
I don't know. I know that on the pre-show battle royal, it's like a pre-show battle royal, and it was never really for anything. And I just used to always see anybody covering it talking about the Rambo, and they would just shorten it down.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure there's a reason, and while Bobby's doing that, I can look it up since I don't know what the next question is.
Oh, I'm ready for the next question.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so going over to the next one, and this one, yeah, we can add a little bit of a bonus to this one, and might favor Pop Smoke, so he might get a parentheses point here too. The question is on your screen: which MLW wrestler has had the most single eliminations in a Battle Riot matchup? Better yet, if you can tell me how many they've had or closest to, maybe I give out bonus points. Your choices are A, Filthy Tom Lawler, B, Jacob Fatu, C, EJ Nduka, or D, Alex Kane. Time starts now. Think you got this one, Pop?
MLW question. That's tasty.
thought I'd
Yeah, I
skip
think
it.
so. I don't know about the bonus points though, but we'll see.
We'll see.
And according to Google's AI, Rambo translates into to run riot. It's Rambo.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Into English, it becomes Rambo. But the word Rambo apparently supposedly means to run riot in Japanese.
Well,
Sounds good.
Rambo does in English too, if you think about the movies. So
Yeah, I
Yes,
know. Same thing, STJ.
I didn't purposely use AI. I typed it into Google, and that's what came up at the top.
Then scroll.
No, it's right there. It's an answer. It's fine.
And that's why you don't write these questions.
I already wrote questions. I wrote 10. Munson only does 8.
Yeah, I know.
And my questions were so good that even Miss Convention Scene, Kimmy. And by the way, if you're in Indianapolis for the Rumble this weekend, go see Kimmy at WrestleCon. She's having a great time over there. She didn't get any right.
Poor Kimmy. But yes, go see Kimmy at WrestleCon. I've got one answer so far. I've got Millie's answer there. I haven't seen one from Dara just yet, but we'll wait and see. Is everybody in the chat more or less ready to give an answer here?
Sure.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. How about we go with Ed first? We got Dara Amazing's answer now, so we're good. Ed first.
Let's go with Alex Kane in 7.
Alex Kane and 7 eliminations. Okay. Lauren?
Alex Kane and 8 eliminations.
8 eliminations. Okay.
But definitely Alex Kane. I was like, it's got to be this bastard. Everyone talks about him like he's God.
That's because he is. Office folks.
I'm going with EJ and Duca with 8.
All right. We have Dara Amazing went with EJ and Duca as well. And so did Millie. So a lot of love for EJ. And EJ was close to being the winner. EJ and Duca actually has 10. Jacob Fatu has 8. Filthy Tom Lawler has 10. And our boy, the suplex assassin, Alex Kane, has 11. So Ed,
That's good
Lauren
shit.
get a point, but I'm also going to give the bonus because Lauren was closest to the amount of eliminations.
Sick.
Man, I didn't watch that battle riot. Did we not cover that one, Munson? Because I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, no, Alex Kane, that's the one, because then he got that
That's the
earned
one he
him the
wins
fight
where he
against Hammerstone.
Right. Well, all
That's
right.
when he won the belt off of Hammerstone there. So that was that year. But yeah, he had because he choked out most of the opponents. Because again, in the battle riot matchups, you can actually win by pinfall submission or throwing them over the top. And just like Lawler did when Lawler won it, Lawler got a lot of eliminations by submission. Kane did the same thing.
Now I remember. Yeah.
If you
never bet against our boy Alex Kane, Pop Smokes. You can't bet against Alex.
You can't bet against Alex Kane. The only reason I know how cool Alex Kane is because I work with you, Bobby, on Mark Talks Wrestling's WWE 2K24 My Universe mode. And working with you on that for a year and a half now, and we're about to go into our second year of doing that. But that's how I know about Alex Kane, is because you were the GM of MLW.
Yeah, and I made sure I had Alex Kane for that season and for this season with TNA, and pushed him bigger and badder than ever this season. So go check that out over at Mark Talks Wrestling. Oh, we've lost Papa Smokes. He's tapping out already. He's heading on over to Twitch. He's like, I'm done. I'm going to try, even though he can't catch up to our winner over there. Again, our winners have been decided on Twitch and YouTube already. We'll give them a good shout out at the end of here. The heel turn. Yes, the heel turn. It's on its way. It's on its way. We will give Papa Smokes a minute to get back in because we do have one last question that could make or break our decision for the winner on screen here. There he is. Papa Smokes made his way back in. So we can go to our final question here today. It's right there. The Women's Royal Rumble has seen one wrestler win it from the number one spot. Who was that wrestler? Was it A, Asuka, B, Rhea Ripley, C, Bianca Belair, or D, Charlotte Flair? Time starts now.
Woo!
And at least it's a who's who of names there. It's a who's who of names, so it would be, it could be any of them.
Sure, Munson. Could be any of them.
It could be. I'm not saying it is, but it could be.
Oh, it's certainly not.
All of them have won a Royal Rumble.
Well, yes, that part is true.
Well, like
I'm just throwing
random names out there.
Yeah,
rando names out there. Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
Jesus. Could you tell us the four again, please?
I sure can. It's A, Asuka, B, Rhea Ripley, C, Bianca Belair, or D, Charlotte Flair. We got answers in from the chat side of things. Is everyone on screen ready to roll with this one?
Yeah.
All right. I know we're going to go Papa Smokes this time first.
Like we're going Ed last.
We are.
I'm going with Mommy Ripley.
All right. Lauren.
Charlotte Flair. It's either Asuka or Flair, and I can't remember which.
Ed.
It's Rhea Ripley. She eliminated Liv Morgan. They were 1 and 2, and they ended 1 and 2.
Really? Yes, that must have been during like one of the years
2022.
I was already. When
it was 2023. It's the one right before Bailey's.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There was
Bailey
no
won 23. If Bailey won 24, then it was 23.
Yeah.
Yep. There was no way I could have known. But you did. So hell yeah.
Well done, Ed. That gives you the point on that one. Which...
Oh, and also Papa Smokes has the point too.
Yes. But it kind of puts us in a bit of a predicament here because
how many points is a bonus point, Bobby?
No. Actually, it doesn't. Actually, no, we do have a clear winner. So I'll start with the YouTube side, of course, running unopposed, but our new YouTube chat champion of the world, it's Millie, who's our big winner today. Well done, Millie.
Woo!
And over on the Twitch side of things, running unopposed and picking up another big victory on the Twitch side of things. It is Dara. Congrats, Dara. Well, I
Good
mean, I will say
going.
SPG came in for the final question, but the champion had already been decided at that point. So. Well done, Millie. Well done, Dara. And now to crown the winner here on screen and officially with a 1-point victory, your winner of the on-screen one, it is OLED Ed Fries picking up the victory, and he's going to be able to declare which charity the mark is going to be donating to this much as SDJ. Oh man, as long as it was Ed though
It
this
was
time around. Ed
Ed.
picked up the big
It
victory.
was
So.
me, Austin. It was me all along.
Of course, it ended on a WWE one, so we played right into Ed's hand there very well. So, but congratulations on all the big victories. Ed, do you know which charity yet, or you'll figure one out for Mark?
I'll figure out exactly which one, but it's going to be Alzheimer's related, I believe.
Awesome. That sounds perfect. We'll let Mark know
Nice.
which one it is, and then we
Nice.
will put it out on social media for everybody as well, too, so you can see that that has been done. And thank you once again to Mark for being up for doing that for us. I think it's a marvelous thing and really do appreciate it. I thought I'd at least get one more right, but nope, doesn't matter. You're still the champ. That's all
You
that
got
matters.
more right than Kimmy Sokol.
That's right.
And
By
Kimmy
hook or
Cole's
by
a wrestler.
crook. By hook or by crook, you won the belt, and now it's up to you to keep it next month when we do this one more time. So looking forward to having you back again next month, Billy, and playing once again. Who knows what next month will bring? We don't know what we're going to do for questions, but I know what we're going to do right now as we're getting to the top of the hour. We're going to start making way for our good friends over at the Honor Ramble to get set up, get ready, and bring us some.
They
Ring
won't
of
be here
Honor
for
stuff.
another hour and a half.
I know, but you know, I like to keep the show to about a good hour-ish. So I'm going to go ahead, throw his credentials up on screen, and Ed's going to let you know all the wonderful things he's got going on and where you find him.
You can find me on Twitter and Blue Skies at EdFries12584. You can find me on the Twitch at twitch.tv/EdFries2002. We've got some ideas floating around for some WWE 2K25 nonsense that can come out with the new online GM mode. There might be some friends making some appearances for something like that. Don't forget that me and Andre have a Marvel Talk coming up on the 16th, where we're going to be talking all about Captain America 4, Brave New World. It's the first one with Sam Wilson is playing Captain America. So it's going to be very fun. We got Red Hulk in that one. There's going to be a lot of interesting stuff coming on there. Of course, we got taken over every Tuesday with the Natural Ashley Bizarro, the queen of our local establishment, all the fun names, Hollywood Astrid herself. She loves all the nicknames. I can't leave any of them out because she'll yell at me on Tuesdays if I do, if she's still listening. We've got a big special guest coming for our pre-show for Vengeance Day, which will be happening. Probably it'll be a pre-recorded show that'll probably air probably the day of Vengeance Day on the 15th. And then me and Mark will be back together for the post-show because I've done something terribly, terribly wrong with my life. Mark's going to be co-hosting the NXT post-show with me, so that'll be
Fantastic.
fun.
I love watching you two on screen. It's great.
Oh, it's great fun.
It really is. Speaking of great fun, Lauren loves to have great fun. Let the people know where they can find you and what you got going on right now.
Hi. You're definitely going to have to update my ticker because I no longer use Twitter.
Oh, yes. Sorry. So
It's okay.
ignore that
You
portion of it.
You can find me on Blue Sky at laurengoodnight.bsky.social. bsky.social. Right now, I am doing a lot of Hollywood Astrid. There we go. I am not currently doing Hollywood Astrid. But no, I am doing no. You don't not interoffice. And but no, currently I am on Twitch at twitch.tv/Lauren Goodnight. I've been doing a lot of get ready with me's during the day and a lot of watch with me's during the night. And in the evenings, we play Baldur's Gate. Also, you can find us, as we said, on Mark Talks Wrestling to keep his story going. And I hope you come and join us on at least one of those platforms.
Wonderful. And now, just to make sure that we spend a little bit of money, we got this fancy ticker here. It belongs to the man above Lauren, the man beside me, the man with the angelic voice, Papa Smokes. Hit him with where you're at and what you get coming up.
Okay, I could be found on Elon Musk's free speech wonderland known as X. I am at smokes_papa and on Twitch at papa_smokes_.
Always the heel Papa Smokes coming in. I'm Bobby Munson. You can find me across all social media because, I play around and dabble in all. Also on Twitch, _Bobby Munson. What do I have coming up? Geez, where do we begin? So Saturday is the Royal Rumble.
Tomorrow. Start with tomorrow.
Okay, let's start with tomorrow. What do I got coming up tomorrow? I've got my interview with Cody Perez from American Overdose coming out here on YouTube. That drops tomorrow morning, so make sure to check that out. It's my very first musical interview. I'm very excited about it, so come listen to us chit-chat about new metal, heavy metal music, and the road and touring as well, too. Saturday, now I can go to finally, is where I will be here post-show to the Royal Rumble, joined by Mark Talks, as well as Ella J and Jose Gonzalez as well, too. I don't know, Ed, were you joining us as well, or? Okay, so the four of us, anyway, will be here for the post-show that night. Then we have Point of View this Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, where Ed, Mark, Andre, and I will be talking the week in sports, talking about the Super Bowl coming up, where we have decided instead of doing Point of View on Super Bowl Sunday and trying to compete for views, we're just going to do a watch along that day, and hopefully people will want to tune in and listen to us talk shit about football. But that'll be fun. As always, myself, Papa Smokes, every Saturday afternoon, Prairie Pro Wrestling. New matches dropping every Saturday with us on commentary. And then back here with you next Thursday night for Ring Respect Radio, where I'm sure, Papa Smokes, we're going to have some independent company to cover or something along those lines. So make sure to tune in for all your independent wrestling reviews here on Ring Respect Radio. Everything can be found at OLA Podcast. We are across all social media as well as YouTube and Twitch. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe. Leave us a comment in the comment section. I'm always checking those out, always reviewing them and getting back to you, wonderful, amazing people. I want to thank everybody who's on screen with me here, everybody who participated in the chat here today, and everybody who supports OLE and what we do. Thank you very much to all of you. We appreciate it. That's going to be it for us this week. Take care, and we'll see you very soon.